is the cardinal of Roman Catholicism saying this. Say, Jim, what do you got against Roman Catholicism? It's Babylonianism. It's let us make us a name itself when we live in Babylon. In the course of the 4th century, two movements of development extended across the face of Christianity with a speed characteristic of the church. One ascetic, the other ritual or ceremonial. We are told in various ways by Eusebius, church historian, that Constantine, with the purpose of recommending the new religion to the pagans, Christianity, a nice Christianity. A nice Christianity is Roman Catholicism. Transferred to it the same external ornaments to which they had been accustomed. He gives them all of their rituals, all of their decorations, all of their trees, all of their hangings, all of their wreaths, all of their holly, all of their granary, so they can have that and have Christianity too. What's wrong with that? Huh? It is not necessary to enter into a theme with which the diligence of Protestant writers has familiarized most of us. The use of temples, especially those dedicated to the concrete saints. How's that? Concrete saints. And adorned on occasion with tree branches, incense, lamps, candles. Sounds like Christmas to me and Catholicism, doesn't it? Votive offerings upon the healings of sickness, holy water orphanages, holy days and periods, the use of calendars, processions. Processions, they had that procession with those guys with those tall white pointed hats and the white sheets carrying the cookie god in the third Godfather movie. And the priest of Baal wore tall white pointed hats, white sheets, and worshipped the flaming cross. And the blessing of the fields, priestly vestments, tonsures. Tonsures, that's where the pagans cut a circle on their head. They either cut a circle out and shaved the circle, or they left a circle of hair and shaved the rest of their head. And the circle was to depict the sun god. Or they wear a tonsure collar, that's the circular collar. And when you see somebody wearing a circular collar, a Roman Catholic collar, that's the sun god around their neck. And these Protestants that come up and want to put a sun god around their neck, that's outrageous. It's nuts. And they look at the Catholic, oh, they got those little circular collars. I think I'll get me one with a red suit. It's nuts, isn't it? The wedding ring facing the east, later statues, possibly the ecclesiastical thong and Kyrie eleison, are all the pagan origins sanctified by their adoption into the church. I'll read just one more paragraph. The fact that a multitude of aspects that are regarded as Christian by millions of people, listen to this. The fact that a multitude of aspects that are regarded as Christian by millions of people have their origins in paganism does not cease to be amazing. Christ's Mass, the tree, the hangings, the creche, the nativity, the hollery around their temples. The holly, that was an old, ancient pagan thing in the Scandinavian countries when they said that the fir trees were magical trees because they could live through sub-zero winter. So they said these magical trees are our gods. So they took the holly and the greenery and hung it around their pagan temples. And they had a wassailing, W-A-S-S-A-I-L-I-N-G, a drunken bowl. They all gathered round. They would drink and get drunk, and they would sing the old wassailing bowl song. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. What? That has nothing to do with Jesus. That's pulling in paganism to make this all palatable to pagans and Christians alike. That way you can have some big super company owner going to a big Baptist church, oppressing the poor in there. I want to be on the deacon board and be the head of the deacons committee. And they make him in charge. And he bosses and rules with an iron fist. And if the preacher don't shut off when he says, they'll fire the preacher. You do know Baptist deacons run the church. If you don't know that, you're really naive. On the other hand, it is even more terrifying to see the spectacle of a church that, having been seduced by the brilliance of human grandeur, gave itself practically en masse to the most obvious religious mixture. Whew. This guy's hitting it on the head, isn't he? In historical terms, it cannot be denied today that Constantine's drawing near to the church, although signifying enormous economic, social, and political benefits, also implied the beginning of its corruption due to the multiple pagan seeds sown in her at that point. The pagan seeds that are sown into the Christian church. This has been going on since the 3rd century. Since the beginning of the 4th century. This pagan invasion had a decisive influence in the formation of the myth of Mary. Fantastic book. That's Cesar Vidal. Cesar Vidal. ISBN 0937958-47-8. 0937-958-478. Just, you say, what do you mean Xmass? Lactantius. Let me write his name on the board. Probably the most famous historian, the most profound, brilliant historian of the day during Constantine time was a man named Lactantius. Let me write this down. L-A-C-T-A-N. I believe it's T-A-N-T-I-U-S, Lactantius. Now, he was the most famous historian. He's one of the most brilliant men of his day. Since Constantine was the emperor of the world, he can hire whoever he wants to tutor his son. He picked out this man right here. Now, I've got articles on Lactantius. I've got things about him in history books. He was brilliant. Now, Lactantius said, when Constantine said he saw a cross in the sky, he said, he was there. He said, I was there. I was tutoring his son, and he said what he actually saw was 2 clouds come together in the form of an X. And he said, the Lord told me to go conquer by this sign. So he takes the X, turns it sideways, puts it on the shields of his army, and goes and conquers in that name. When you see the shields of the Crusaders, they've got the cross on it, don't they? But he said what he actually saw was an X. Now, probably what he saw, he looked up and went, does that look like Mickey Mouse to you, or Donald Duck, or what's in clouds coming together? Well, that looks like, wait a minute, that looks like Clark Gable. Yeah. No, wait a minute, that's a cross. See, like we look at clouds. He sees a cross. Actually, Lactantius said he saw an X. An X, our X, looks like this right here. That's a CH, a key. A key. It's pronounced CH. C-H-R-E-S-T-O-S, or C-H-R-I-S-T-E-S. Christus, that's the word Christ. Christos is the word good. Is one of the words for good. It means to, well, I won't go into that. It's too much time. Okay. Christus, CH. This is a CH. This is a CH. CH. That's what, this is an X right here. This is an X. It's a K-Z, K-S-E-E. The Greek X looks like this. It doesn't look like this. This is not an X. That is a CH. It's a key. You say Sigma Chi, or you say you're giving a key to your fraternity, your sorority. The key is something you wear around your neck, or a pin, And it's one of these. It's a key. Well, this is a CH. Constantine added